You know what it is? I'm gonna tell you something, right? Boom. My life is so interesting. I thank the Most High with all my heart. It keeps changing every day. It's like more stuff keep getting added on. It's more stuff, more stuff, more stuff.
Welcome to the Don't Let That Go Over Your Head podcast, starring Q the Boss.
Yo. Welcome back to another episode of Don't Let That Go Over Your Head podcast. They call me Q the Boss. And today I got a very special guest. His name is Zab Judah. Right? Listen,
Welcome.
I'm excited about this interview today, man. This is a guy that I value and I respect his career. I'm from New York myself, guys. So as a New Yorker, I've always watched this guy's career, man. And this guy is a monster. Today, we've been talking for a couple of days and I've been trying to get him on this podcast because I want to see what he's up to, right? I want to see where he's at, what he got going on. Big fan of Zab Judah. As I said, I'm from New York. So it's impossible to be in that age realm and not know Zab Judah, right? Zab Judah is Zab Judah. We're just going to call it what it is. So all I'm trying to say is, guys, we got a special guest today. We're going to get him in his room. As soon as he get in his room, we're going to talk about what he got going on, what he's up to, future things he got going on, right? And we're going to just keep talking, right? And that's what we're trying to do today. Right. And I'm excited, right? Fatherhood we're going to talk about because I'm pretty sure we could talk about those things. And, is this what it is? And we're going to get into this thing now. The legend is coming into the room right now. It's the legend. Listen, no one can tell me they from New York and don't know who this man is. No one can tell me this is not an icon in my city. I'm excited to be here with you to today, Zab. And I'm going to say this like, you see me smiling, Zab, because I know, you put on for my city, Zab.
You know that.
Listen, I couldn't do this podcast without getting you, bro. I've been stalking you down, bro, because I'm like, I got to put on for my city, bro. I'm Zab Judah, bro.
You know it. You know it's the sound.
Listen, so what's Zab been up to? What's new, Zab?
Oh, man, just working hard, staying focused. God is amazing. The Most High is the greatest.
Yo, I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to commend you as a father. I've been staying on your page, seeing you. Yo, bro, I love what you're doing with your children. It's amazing. The energy I see, they make you happier, bro. And I see it, right? And it's so transparent. It's obvious.
Children make you a different person.
I see it. How is it going on the West Coast leaving New York, though? How is the feel? How's the vibe?
I don't know. It's just, you are who you are wherever you go.
Agreed.
Say that, you know what I'm saying? You're going to be who you're going to be no matter where you go. So no matter where you go, it's just, out here. One thing about me, everybody that know me know I hate the cold. Like I mean, hate it.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And, California it was the place for what I'm doing, for, where I'm going in my life right now. I'm retired from boxing now. So
yes,
got a whole nother walk right now. So I'm, California is the place.
How was that for you to walk away from a sport you love? Because I'm gonna be honest with you, and I'm gonna say this to anybody watching this: Zab is known as a fighter in or out the ring. We just gonna call it what it is, right? Everyone knows that, bro. There's no one that's not from the city don't know Zab ain't scared to fight, right? It's just what it is.
I mean, growing up in Brownsville, Brooklyn, I did a lot of fighting, a lot of outside fighting, inside the ring fighting. As an amateur, I had a record of 115 wins and 5 losses.
Wow.
And I had an amazing amateur career, an amazing professional career. 57 professional fights, 6-time champion of the world, undisputed. We did it all, Hall of Fame. So I'm just, I'm happy with that right now. Now we're doing television. That show's coming out now. We got a new show. Be on the lookout for a show called Love TKO.
Keep that
in there. Love TKO.
What's that about?
So it's about the boxers, but it's more or less about their wives and what's going on inside the household and what's going on, behind the scenes, and how are the women behind the champions that we know and love and watch and grow? How do they conduct their everyday lifestyle when they're not inside the ring? This is what we're gonna bring to you.
I
Something
like that.
very
I like
cool
that.
and
I like
nice.
that. I like that. I
It's
like that.
elegant. It's elegant. Ain't no. It's none of that. It's elegant. You know what I mean? So
Nice, nice. I love it. I'm gonna definitely check that one out.
most
You know,
definitely.
listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. Growing up, I've been a fan. Because I used to box a little bit myself. No professional, but boxing in the street, right?
Right.
So as a fighter, I've always admired fighters because it takes courage to even step in that ring, right? And religiously do it, right? And
Right.
devote yourself to it. And to come out, look at you, bro. You haven't aged one bit. Bro, you still look like young Zab, bro. It's crazy. Right?
I mean, listen, I take care. I mean, I tell people from me. I started learning how to fight at 5 years old. 6 years old, I had my first fight. I retired at 41 years old. I'm
Wow.
45 right now.
Wow.
So I just
Yo,
retired. So from 41 to from 5 years old to 41, I did nothing in my life but fight. I've never had a job. I never played no other sports. I never was locked down to anything else but boxing. Boxing. From amateur boxing to professional boxing. You know what I mean? So, and one thing I can tell people is, when you have that type of ability and that type of mind frame and that type of goal button, oh man, it's hard to just fall off. You know what I mean? I'm always somehow working out. I'm always somehow teaching somebody, showing somebody. Like if I just fell off and let myself get, out of shape and all that, I would feel like a loser right there just for doing that.
That makes sense. Question: would you want to see your boys fight, your sons?
I mean, if they pursued it and they, I mean, they all know how to fight. From Zab to the twins,
You got to throw
they
that
know
out
how
there,
to
right?
fight. But they do other stuff. They in acting. They got commercials. They got they done movies, videos, all type of stuff. They 7 years old and they got a good portfolio.
So let me ask you a question. This is outside of the boxing, right? This is what we want to talk. What makes Zab happy? Like what's something that makes Zab happy outside of just boxing? What makes you happy other than family?
Other than family, me just seeing my homies just experience a new situation. Because any of my homies know, they all know, like, if I had more, I would do more. You know what I'm saying? Like basically, boom. So, I always like to, because I feel like God gave me a very distinguished, extravagant life and lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? I mean, coming from where I came from, people from where I come from don't get to walk this far up the ladder and see the shit that I seen. You know what I'm saying? They don't get to do that. You know what I mean? Or walk in the rooms and doors and stuff and see the stuff that I seen.
Yes.
So a lot of times, even I be like, damn, and I be like, I gotta get, you know what I'm saying? But I understand too, the walk is not for everybody. And I had to learn that. I was one of those that wanted to bring everybody. Like, yo, come on, boy. They're like, hold up, Zab, you can't. You gotta just pick 2, 3, 4, and that's it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because the walk is not for everybody.
Agreed,
you know what I'm saying?
Agreed.
But me, I just enjoy seeing people see things or have experiences that they never thought they would have. You know what I'm saying? And I could, help bring that across. And if that should make sense.
That makes a bunch of sense. I got a question for you. I always ask this question. And this question always resonates with me when I ask everyone this question. If you can go back, let's say about to 16-year-old Zab, what would you say to yourself? Like, what would you say to him?
Stay focused. Stop the bullshit and stay focused. They coming. Don't let them get to you.
Yes. Yes.
Go left.
Yes.
Stay
the
focused.
other day, I came on here with Antonio Tarver. I love this guy. And we were talking the other day about how when you hear everyone loves you, right? When things change, you start seeing the fake love was always there, right?
Yeah.
And I'm asking you a question. I know throughout your career, you've seen people come and you've seen people who stay, right? So the ones that stay, how do you show them that you still appreciate them? How do you, I love you for always being here, whether up, down, or indifferent? What do you do?
Just we keep going. All my real homies know we keep going. Like one thing about my homies and my family, my peoples know I ain't gotta see you or talk to you every day. When I pop up on the block, y'all know what's up. Y'all know how we moving. Yeah. They're like it's the same. I pull back up, we pick up from where we left off last. Let's keep it moving.
That
You
makes
know what I'm saying?
sense.
Like it's that's just the way I am with all my people. Like yo, Zab is, they like we could call him anytime. We could look on the gram and see what he's doing, but
Yeah.
he moving. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I'm one thing about my friend, they know I'm not a stationary person. They all
Yeah.
know one thing about him, he's gonna keep moving, whether from boxing to not boxing to he just gonna keep moving. He gonna keep doing his thing.
You know something funny? Like even when I was younger and I was in my party days, Zab was outside.
Outside.
Were you outside? Like you could go to
Championship
this.
fights on the line, and I was
Yo,
outside.
Zab, I seen you in like the trenches, like trenches. Like I seen you, bro. I'm like Zab
You
ain't
know
scared
what
to
it
be
is? You
outside
know
at
what? I
all.
tell people growing up in Brownsville, Brooklyn, bro, the education that I learned from the hood surpassed everything that school and everything else taught me. It surpassed that. The hood, schooling was great because it taught me everyday life. It taught me how to cope with, math, reading, how to deal
Yes.
with it. But
Yeah.
what I learned in Brownsville taught me how to deal with life.
That makes sense.
Because now in my 40s, a lot of shit that I learned as a shorty, the shit come right in my face, and I can see it coming now. Now I see it different. I see it coming. Before, when I was a little shorty, I walked right into the smoke because I ain't see it. Now I sit back, I see what's
Yeah.
up. Or I got time to tell one of my little homies that's getting ready to go through that. Yo, come here. Let me holler at you.
Don't
Listen,
do that.
this was getting ready to happen.
Yeah.
Don't do this, don't do that, do this, do that, do this, do that, do that. The ones that listen on everything, they be like, boom. And some of them, when I tell that too, they be like, this nigga Zab is crazy. I ain't listen to that. Yo, man, hey, man, let's go. And they go do their thing anyway. And later on, they call me back, yo, big on me, holler at you, man. I told you. I told you. I just came from that block. You know what I'm saying? Not saying literally, but in metaphorically, I just came from that same movie you can go in. I just played that same movie. I became a 6-time champion in the world. I could have probably did more. But you know what I'm saying? I got what I got.
Everything
now
happens
I'm
for a
telling
reason.
you how to go in the game and play the game. And here's a rule book. Here go the cheat book. Here. He like, I ain't reading that. Get out of here. I'm gonna do my own. All right. This nigga Zab gave me the game, but I threw it away.
Agree.
You know what I'm saying? So those that take it and learn, you love them. You love them. You wish them well. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, bro, here, look. And I'm doing that only out of the love because you my homie and I see like you get ready to walk through a path that I just went through. I don't want you to make the same mistakes I made.
Yeah.
Don't do that. If I can help somebody and not go down the same crash course that I went down, why not? Yo, bro, don't do this, don't do that. Don't never do this and don't never do that.
You want to know something funny? Like every time I deal with people and I travel and talk to people, a lot of people say New Yorkers are very undisciplined. What would you say about that?
Zab Judah, 6-time champ of the world. Undisputed, Hall of Famer. Out the projects, free lunch, welfare baby.
Yes.
Out the
yes.
80s, made it through the 80s. Come on, what you talking about?
Yes.
What? I don't
Yes.
listen to that. One thing about me, everybody know I don't listen to what people say. I don't care about none of that shit. They're like, yo, they said, who is they? First thing they always say, well, they say who the fuck is, I would tell, who is they? When you can tell me who they is, then I'll listen. I'm doing it. It's in my mind. I planned it out and I'm going to do it. And that's it.
Let me ask you a question. If you can go relive your whole career over, one moment right now, what moment would you do over? Right now.
I would do none of it. None of it. I can never change. I could never change anything because if I change one thing that I've did in the past, I can never be the same person I am sitting here today.
Wow.
Never.
Wow.
Never. I don't know which course I would have went on if I would have changed one thing. I could never. Everything that I went through, I needed it. I needed to go through what I went through so I can appreciate everything that I have, that I'm going through, that I went through. I appreciate it. I needed that.
Sense.
You know what I'm saying? So if I change one thing, I don't know. That means the car would have went a different path. On a different path is different shit. You know, I would. You never know. So I'm like,
you never know,
I would
bro.
never change
Never
nothing.
know.
Everything was needed. That's what I do say.
Who would you say of all time is in your eyes the greatest fighter of all time outside of yourself?
The greatest fighter of all time. I would probably go with Sugar Ray Robinson or Jack Johnson. One of the
Wow.
two.
Wow.
And they both get tied number one because of the timeline of life when they was fighting. Bro, they was fighting when it wasn't even cool to be black. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was tough to be. No. Cool. It's always great to be black, but it wasn't.
I get what
You
you're
couldn't
saying.
even go outside.
Yes.
And they was. I'm talking about they was doing what we doing right now, right back then. That's what I mean. How tough it was. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you make a wrong, you make a left, you make a right.
It can change your life.
It can change your life. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
They was in
Yes.
that timeline, and they was Sugar Ray Robinson had nightclubs. He was moving with his gang. He you know what I'm saying? You go back and watch. He had white women back in those days. That was like,
Unheard of.
you know, that was like stealing in broad daylight. You know,
Yeah.
on camera. Like no. You know, and they was shaking and baking. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So I always say that those guys, they had it way more tough than we had, and they was great at what they did.
I agree 100%. My question is, who you watching now in this generation? You know, I got to ask you about the fight that's coming up. And see if you know what I'm going to ask you. Which fight? I think it's going to be a monster fight. It's coming up real soon.
Probably the Spence and Crawford.
Who you got?
I like right now, 100%. I'm undecided. Why? Because these are two great fighters this is the top level of fighting. You cannot just pick. You can't pick it off of skills. They both got skill. They both got speed. They both got power. They both got knockout. You know what I'm saying? Relentlessness. They both knockout artists. So you can't pick it off of that. You gotta wait till we get down to the wire. I want to see the preparation and the shape and the condition that who did what. Who body, because the body, the body don't lie. The body don't lie. It's 100% when as a fighter, the body don't lie. If you worked hard, you ain't got this little, you know what I'm talking about, that little shit, that little pudge, that be right, you ain't got that. That shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I just want to see, and I'm pretty sure both of them is going to be immaculately ripped, but you always be able to tell who worked harder than the other one through the body. On this one, I got that's what it comes down to.
I agree.
That's how great this fight is.
Everyone's saying that. They saying like it's so even, like
evenly
like
matched.
Everyone don't know, right? It's like
because they both dogs.
Both
dogs.
Yes,
both dogs. You know what I'm saying? They both get the competition out of there. Like they know that. They known for cleaning the kitchen up, getting it up out of there. You know what I'm saying? So this right here, and I'm just happy to be, somehow spiritually a part of this fight, because I'm the last undisputed welterweight champion, and is now going to be passed on to one of these young gentlemen. And brother, this is a prestige championship and the title to have, and you know what I'm saying. And what two better guys in the world not to pass it down to? Come on, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Look, this is
you're right.
Top of the upper echelons of boxing.
Yes,
it don't get no better.
Yes.
2023. Come on,
you ain't never lied. That's gonna be a monster. My question is this: what moment in your career did you realize, like, yo, I really made it? Like, because coming from where we come from, we get a lot of surreal moments. We see celebrities. If you outside, you're gonna run into Cameron. And I seen diplomats. I seen Jadakiss when I was younger. I seen these people. Right, New York, we bump into people. I even ran into Pun in the club, or Fat Joe rather. I've seen celebrities. But for you, what moment did you realize in your career? Because you were young when you got in, right? So what moment did you really realize, like, yo, I'm really him, bro? Like, I'm him. I'm here. Like, what moment?
It's gonna fuck you up. Never. Wow. You know why? Because it was a roller coaster. You went up, you went down. I went up, I went down. I won, I lost. I won, I lost. I had to come back. I had to go down. I had to come back. Like, I always felt myself like every time I lost, I said, "What? I got that. I'm from Brooklyn. You stupid. I'm getting up. I'm just showing. I'm showing them. I can't be stopped. You know what I'm saying?" And I became a 6-time champion of the world, showing the world that I didn't get that with a straight roller coaster. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I lost. I had to come back and get it all back again. I
Yeah.
remember when I was
Yeah.
38 years old, I won. That was my sixth. That was my 6th time winning the championship of the world. I was 38 years old. They told me, "That's it. It's over. Pack it up. Kitchen is closed." What? I had to steal the last piece of meat. Boom! Night night. Let me get it. Broke in the door and stole the last piece of meat. You know what I'm saying? At 38 years old. But they told me at that. I remember them telling me like, "Nah, you had a great career, but now, nah, I don't think you better pull this one off." I did it.
Wow. Wow.
You know what I'm
Wow.
saying? So once again, I always tell people, that's going back and tell the young shorties out there that's coming up, that's just getting started, even the ones that's there that want to listen. Yo, don't take no for an answer. Don't never. It's the only one can say no to something is you.
It's you.
If you don't feel it, and if somebody says something in the room and you look at it and you feel different about it, raise your hand and say, "You know what? I beg to differ." Because I was that guy. I swear, what? Yo, he's the everybody. Yo, I beg that I could beat him. Me, right here. Him, come here. Oh, in the new. I did it. I know. I did it. I know, bro. I was that guy. I know. Well, you slip me in that room, it's over. I'm gonna change the whole. We're gonna change the energy of the room. We're gonna
Listen,
change it.
if you don't believe in you, who gonna believe in you, right?
There you go. There you go. 6-time champion of the world.
So, when can we get a Zab Judah story? When can we get a story?
What you mean?
I want the whole story, bro. Like a
The
biography.
doctor's coming. The doctor's on the way. The doctor's on the way. The doctor's. You know what it is? I'm gonna tell you something, right? Boom. My life is so interesting. I thank the Most High with all my heart. It keeps changing every day. It's like more stuff keep getting added on. There's more stuff. So I'm just like, yo, bro. I'm just like, just. It's put together. It's put together, but it's not closed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, listen, man. Long as the Most High keep ticking the clock, man, we gonna keep running the clock up.
You know when I noticed you was like that? I think years ago, like years ago, I saw you on Empire. And it was a spot on Empire. And I'm like, son moving around the spot, Dolly. You don't even care. I said, son moving around.
I remember the spot, the comedy.
Yes. Yes.
To have fun.
Yes.
Remember, I said,
he don't even
I used to come out there with my cars, my Lambos. Oh, I didn't care. I was about my Dolly, baby.
Dolly. I
homie.
was like, yo, he don't even. I said, ain't no scared, some in him, ain't no fear.
And I was from Brownsville, and I was coming over there still. I was like, what's up?
I'm telling you, look, me and my brother in the spot, I'm like, yo, Zab by himself, he moving alone. He don't give a damn, bro.
Crazy, man. I always, one thing about everybody know, I love Brooklyn. That's my heart. New York City, my heart, period. Everybody know everywhere I go, I'm New York first. Stand tall, stand 10 toes down. You know what I'm saying? And it's just in me, bro. I just always loved it. Always loved the people. Always was outside. And I always was like, I was one of those guys that, because I had uncles that tell me like, man, always punk stays in the house. If you ain't no punk, come outside. And I was like, what? I ain't no punk. I'm coming outside. What do you mean? But just that sometimes people like in New York, like, I ain't going outside because if it's nothing to do. If you don't got nothing to do, you like, I ain't going outside. It's stupid, right? Yeah. I understand that. Like I tell people all the time, that's one city you don't play with. Don't just go outside and be outside in the way. That's what I call it. Because people in New York City, that get you out the way real quick.
Real fast. real fast. Quick. You gotta know where you gonna get to where you're going to and get to where you're going to, right?
Yeah, word. Get to where you're going.
So now, like being a father now, what are some of the morals and principles you're instilling in your child now, and your children rather?
Just to have dignity, morals, respect, give out the energy you want in. That's why I tell my kids, day one, if you ever my kids, you'll see it. They all three of them, they reflect the same way. Wow. I tell them, give out what you will want back. You want love and people talk to you nice and be respectful, then you be the same way back. I said, because people are not dumb. People reciprocate, like the energy is reciprocated out. Like people see it, they feel it. You know what I'm saying? Energy. If you come in there with that bullshit energy, people gonna give you that bullshit energy back. If you come in there with the love energy, hey, how you doing? How you doing? What's your name? People give you that love and energy back. You know what I'm
Agreed.
saying? It be the people coming in there on bullshit, and they understand like, why you acting like that? Why you coming here like that?
Agreed.
You came in here with that, and I'm gonna give that back. Don't come in
Agreed.
here with that, because now we men, and one thing about men is men gonna be men. You got men, and you got alpha male men.
Yes.
You gotta always watch that. You know, you got men, always men. Remember that. You got men, and then you got alpha male men.
Yes.
Alpha male men they might not move the same way men move. And like, yo, bro, listen, man, I don't do that. I don't play that. You watch your mind, bro.
Yes.
I'm giving out what you're giving. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving back what's given to me. You know what I'm saying? Me, I'm a guy. I come in the room, I give out good energy because I expect that back. I expect that back. I'm not even thinking nothing secondary. I don't. I come in, I give love because I expect love back, and we have a great time everywhere and anywhere I go. It's always up. We always have a great time.
I'm gonna tell you a crazy story that recently, not a little while back, you came to my me and my partner spot in Long Island City on Steinway called Cavalli. I had cast over there that night in Tory Lanez.
All that night.
I'm gonna tell you something funny. So when you was coming toward the back, the stage, my partner, the Pakistani guy, tried to stop you. So you looked at him like, I said, yo, bro, you better let that man pass you, bro. I think he's gonna tear you up, bro. My man goes, well, I said, that's Zab Judah, bro. You better know who you dealing with, bro. I said,
but I was cool though, right? I was cool, right?
You was cool, but you looked at him like, do you know who I am? Like that. Like,
and I was I'm gonna tell you why. He probably did that. Yo, hold up, bro. We ain't gotta go through all that, dude.
Yeah.
Now we gotta go there with it.
I told him, I said, yo, bro, if he start beating you up, bro, I'm not getting in it.
I ain't like that. I
said I got too much respect for that man. No, but it was just a joke we run every time now because he didn't recognize you at first. You know, you came around the corner, and I was like, nah. I said, nah, that's Zab, bro. He said, Zab? I said, that's Zab Judah, bro. And he's like, yeah. I said, come on,
yo,
bro.
You know what? I always get that. People always look at me, I guess, from like them watching me on television and watching throughout the year, they always expect bigger. They always expect like this big giant guy to, and they come in, they be like, you Zab Judah, and they be like, and they be like, get the fuck out of here. This can't be Zab.
You know what it is though? I told you, you moved by yourself. You just walked by yourself and came up to the stage by yourself.
Yeah.
It's like, you would expect somebody to move with an entourage. I'm like, nah, son ain't scary, bro. I said, he ain't scared, bro. He outside, bro. So he been like that. What would be something you would want people to know about you before we get out of here? Like something personal about you that you want people to know that they may not know about you.
Boxing's over. So that boxing character guy, y'all seen that, that's not me. I'm a loving guy. I love everybody. I come with good energy. If you meet me, I'm always down to talk and share good experience and just kick it, man. Like I'm always down to swap knowledge and share information. Always down for anybody. You know what I'm saying? All that. Like east to west, north to south, out the country. Anywhere that you see me, let's holler. Word.
Listen, speaking from experience with Zab, he's 100% honest. Zab would treat you like family and just meet you. I'm telling you, I got photos with you on like 3-4 different occasions, bro.
Word.
So already, it's always been.
You know what? When you made it through the storm, bro. When you made it through the storm, bro, you don't want to see no dark days. Anything dark and greasy and wheezy and ugly looking, you want to nope, not me. I'm like, brother, let's talk about good stuff, positivity, all that other stuff, because I know where it's gonna lead to. I just came from there, bro. Nobody's going back to that. I know the convo, I know the lingo. I know how it look, I know how it so, I know how it sounds. And if I hear it, don't be surprised. You be like, all right, thank you, but good night. I'm Russell Simmons on you. Thank you, but good night. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
You know something funny? Like people get mad at me because if you look at all my social media, all of this is positivity. And people are like, wow, I'm like, yo, I've been there already, man. Like there's no reason to even be there. My whole concept is on this podcast is to show people how good people really are. Yeah. Like yesterday, we just sat with Ruben Studdard, right?
Yeah,
we sat with him yesterday. Bro, very positive brother, bro. And I'm like, yo, let's show the positive. And this is what I want you to do before we even get out of here. To the young guys in our city, right? I know being that you're influencer there because you're big and you're Zab Judah to make it out of those areas, right? That area rather, right? But still have an impact there because people still by far know who you are, right? What would you say to this new generation? Like, because right now, bro, they killing in our city, bro. Young boys ain't got no heart.
I want everybody to know that there's a chance. All you gotta do is have the vision. There we go. You gotta have a vision. When you got a vision on life, and
bring your camera back on, Zab. There you go. You good.
There you go. I said you gotta have a vision and be a dreamer and be a visionary on life. You gotta sit down today. Everybody today, sit down and figure out. Like, what am I good at? What am I good at? Because what am I good at? So something, not no bullshit. I'm talking about real stuff, y'all. What am I good at? What can I do in this world to be great, to help? What is my gift that God gave me? What is my gift and my ability that I got? Find that gift and that ability today.
Yes.
And feed it, and feed it, and feed it. And
to my young guys, you see this guy, he made it out the projects. He just told you welfare, right? Free food, right? He told you all of this, right? But he also coned he groomed his gifts, right? His gift was fighting. So he made it out the hood, and look at his mentality. And look at it. He don't look like he's hurting. He don't look like he's twisted, right? So my block, hers on a lot. That was the Carter. Remember the Carter on New Jack City? That was my block. That's what they used to line up. When I used to go to school in the morning, I used to see the line like that. Them standing on line to get crack. You hear me, y'all? Crack. They would stand on line to do that. They would do anything. If you had, we went past that every day. Every day. That was the environment that we grew up in. Sometimes with your mom, sometimes not with your mom. You outside by yourself. And that's where I learned and got that heart and that ability to be able to go anywhere I want to go and do how I want to do, because I know how to deal with people. I know how to deal with people. You got to give off what you expect back. You go there for bullshit, you going to get it. Go anywhere. Give out bullshit, watch you get it. Go there, give out love, and watch you get back. I agree 100%. 100%. Zab, you an icon in my city. You know, we love you in New York. You know, just to do this podcast with me, I just want to tell you I appreciate you. I thank you so much. Keep being the great man that you are, man. I'm going to keep tapping in with you. I'm going to stay in tune, and I'm definitely going to keep supporting you, right? And I just want you to know, bro, I love you, and I appreciate you so much, bro.
Thank you, brother. I love you too, brother, and everybody out there. I love y'all. Top of the year, everybody keep your A's and I's out for Love TKO. All right? And go there and check out UndisputedToys.com and get you a pack of Zab Judah condoms now.
I like that. I like that.
I'm out of here.
I'll be safe. All right. Yeah, so guys, you got to see Zab Judah still doing well. As a matter of fact, I want my guy to bring up some if you don't mind, bring up some boxing of Dre. You know, but see, in life, there's always another chapter. After the chapter's closed, there's always another chapter. And that's the whole concept of this Don't Let That Go Over Your Head podcast. We're showing y'all there's more to life, right? Look how happy he is, man. You know, grown man living his best life, parenting his children, you know, living his best and enjoying the next chapters to come. This is the concept that we show over here, right? There's more to life than just what you've done or what you're doing, but doing new things and reinventing yourself, right? And going into the next chapters. Dre, you got anything? I want y'all to see that. Let's just see, this is a bad man. I just want y'all to see who this man is. Let me get some sound, Dre.
Junior lightweight champion of the world, Zab Super.
That's highlights.
Why? Because he knows that Judah's big punch is the left.
I just want you guys to see that's a bad man, Zab Judah. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. We got more content, more things to keep coming. Till next time, guys, don't let that go over your head.